If you're looking for the best Amazon carry-on luggage with a laptop sleeve, then this video is for you. I bought and tested out 5 different carry-ons that you see here with a laptop sleeve to show you which one I think is best. And keep in mind that this video isn't sponsored by any of these carry-ons that you see over here, so let's actually go ahead and get started. So the first carry-on luggage with a laptop sleeve that we have here is the one from Bagmart. So this one is actually fairly new, and so this is a soft shell carry-on luggage. But starting with the front, with most soft shell carry-on luggages, they tend to have more pockets in the front with the actual sleeve itself. So here we just have a quick zippered sleeve that extends all the way bottom to here. Here is actually where you have your laptop sleeve. So now I'm actually going to put my laptop inside here and let you know how I feel as far as like, do I feel it being protected. With my 13-inch laptop, I place it inside, close it up. Now, what you see here, okay, I mean, you could technically pack more things within the laptop sleeve itself. Obviously, to cushion the laptop, but that's not something I'm always like inclined to do. What I don't like about it is that there's not a lot of give when it comes to the space from the outside touching my actual laptop. Like I feel my laptop is already there. In addition, because it's a soft shell with a laptop sleeve, I mean, usually soft shells tend to be front side up. Your laptop is basically like close to that first line of defense, okay? So would I feel safe putting my laptop in here? Probably not. So with that being said, I probably wouldn't use this as a laptop sleeve for holding my laptop, especially just because I don't feel it being protective with inside here as well. So laptop sleeve here, one for your laptop. They don't have an iPad sleeve actually. Usually when you guys see laptop sleeves, it includes both the iPad sleeve or tablet sleeve and the laptop sleeve. But I don't see one there, which is perfectly fine though. Now, if we actually do open this flap up, okay, so this right here is an extendable feature of this bag when it comes to this Bagmart bag in particular. And then lastly, we have the main zippered pocket, which I'll show you in just a bit. Now, on the actual outside portions of this bag, you do have a side pocket here. I imagine because of the stretchable mesh material, this is like where you can put a water bottle. On the other hand side here, you do just have a handle on the left hand side, and as well as a handle on the on top of the bag as well. Now over here, I don't know actually what this is, but if you open it up, what we have here is just another side pocket, which I think is pretty neat. Okay, more room to place certain materials such as your keys. Maybe you want to put some extra cash or change there. Now if you tip this on the side, you do have a TSA lock. Okay, so I wouldn't say it's rare, but it's quite uncommon that you see TSA locks incorporated within soft shell carry-on luggages. So it's kind of neat that this bag has that feature as well. Now, first you have the telescopic handle. And this also is a 360 roller. And real quick, I do want to take a look at the wheels. So with this bag in particular, you do technically only have 4 wheels, okay? So with these 4 wheels, 1, 2, 3, 4. Some luggages tend to have 8 wheels, like 2 wheels per side. And that tends to help with shock absorption. Now with this wheel in particular, not much more to say about it aside from I do like how the wheels are pronged with inside the bag. Some wheels tend to spoke out like that, which leads it to being at more risk when it comes to the wheels breaking when going over cobblestone or something. So if we actually do open up the bag, one thing I want to point out is that this bag also comes with a personal carry-on bag over here, which I'll go over very shortly. But with this bag, here we have the main compartment. You do have straps to compress your clothes down even further. Okay, 2 straps. Not much more there aside from a sleeve here that is zippered. All right, zippered sleeve. Now on the actual flap itself, if you unzip this right here is just an open mesh pocket. Okay, an open mesh pocket to organize more things. Now again, like I mentioned, this does come with a personal bag that you see over here. So let's actually go ahead and check this out. So this does come with a 2-piece, which is pretty neat. What this looks like again is basically like a personal hand carry item. So this was actually inside the bag itself. But here on the front hand side, we just have a zipper pocket. Here we have another zippered open pocket. Now in the inside, we just have another open space pocket. On the back hand side, this right here, the strap is where you can attach to the telescopic handle that you see over here, so that this bag rests on top just like that. Now I want to make sure I'm not missing anything else. Now as far as the handles for this bag goes, you just have a nice simple handle like that. And then the top itself, zippers down, closes, makes it very easy. So very pleased with this bag overall. I mean, it's got a lot of features that I don't really see often with soft shell carry-on bags. But with that being said, let's go ahead and move on to the next bag. So the next bag that we have here is the Level 8 Grace carry-on luggage. So this bag in particular, in my opinion, looks absolutely fantastic. Now on the front portion, you just have the simple hard shell. Now with the other sides, you do have a built-in TSA lock. You do have a retractable handle here and a retractable handle here to help put it in overhead storage bins. Telescopic handle, quite easy. It is a 360 roller spin, okay, so with that 360 roller spin, we do have technically 8 wheels, okay, so 8 wheels just helps with better shock absorption when it comes to going over rough surfaces, and I do like how the wheels are embedded within inside the bag as well. Now, moving on to the laptop sleeve portion of the bag. If we unzip this up, what I like about this bag in particular is that the entire portion of the flap itself extends all the way down, but you do have that option in case you do want it to kind of not extend all the way down, but kind of just go like partially open like that. There are Velcro straps that you can strap in just so it doesn't fall all the way down. Now with this laptop sleeve, you do have multiple different pockets, okay? So you have a pocket here, you have a pocket here, you have places for pens over here, you have 2 zipper pockets here, okay? This one extends halfway. This one extends all the way to the bottom. And then you have the iPad sleeve, and then you have the laptop sleeve. So now we're going to test actually putting my 13-inch laptop into this laptop sleeve. So again, what I like about it is that this extends all the way down. And then if I grab my laptop and then place it inside here, fits very easily. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you can fit larger laptops in mine. And if you close this up, what I like about this is that you can kind of tell just based on the width of this shell here, this is the separation that's going to be between the outside portion and your actual laptop itself. So it's actually a good amount of room, I'd say well over 3 inches, that actually separates the laptop, my laptop, from the outside in case anything hits it. I technically would feel safe having my laptop within this carry-on luggage. This is actually quite a nice laptop sleeve compartment that I've seen on a carry-on luggage, probably one of the best I've seen. But moving on to the main compartment of the bag, and one thing I do want to mention is that this bag is extendable as well, okay, so it does extend about 2 inches or so. Moving on to the main compartment of the bag, on the right hand side, you do have 2 ways to compress your clothes, okay, so what you see here are these buckles that kind of help compress your clothes down. And then with it, you also have another buckle here, which again also helps compress the clothes down. So no other pockets or zippered sleeves are on this side as well. But with this sleeve here, when you buckle this down, you have this open mesh pocket here, which is zippered, okay? Moving on to the left-hand side, you simply just have a zippered pocket over here, which opens up to this open area over here. So overall, I'd say this Level 8 Grace carry-on luggage is quite neat. I really love the laptop sleeve component of it, just because with other carry-ons I've used before, I don't know why, but it only partially opens. And they also don't have as many organizational pockets that this laptop sleeve has. Personally also, when it comes to laptop sleeves, because this is a hard shell, I personally would prefer this, or I personally would feel safe actually having this protect my laptop or tablet when it comes to putting it inside this carry-on luggage. But let's go ahead and move on to the next carry-on luggage. So the next carry-on luggage that has a laptop sleeve is the one from Aerot Trunk. So with this one in particular, what you have here, let's actually start with the laptop sleeve itself. We'll go and open it up. We do have a partially open laptop sleeve. With this laptop sleeve in particular, we have a sleeve here, we have a zippered mesh pocket here, and you can't unvelcro this one. This is how far it extends. We do have a pocket here, which does attach to a USB cord. So with that USB cord, you can attach, if you look on top here, a USB port to charge your devices. We have 2 more pockets here. So what I like here is that we do have numerous ways to actually organize these pockets. And then down over here, we actually have the laptop sleeve itself. So now if we actually put my laptop in here, so right now I just have a 13-inch. This is what it looks like. It actually fits in quite well. I was imagining that it might be too tight, but if you close it down, I personally would actually feel safe putting my laptop inside of there. So I think it passes the laptop sleeve test itself. So if I want to grab my laptop, it's nice and open, even though it's only partially. And again, it's kind of like really snug in there. But if I want to pull it out, that's what it looks like, okay? So let's move on to the other components of the bag. So as I was saying before, with that USB port, a USB port can actually be attached here to charge your devices. It comes with a built-in TSA lock. We do have retractable handles on the side, one here, helps with putting this in the overhead storage bins. Telescopic handle over here as well. This is a 360 roller, okay? So you can pull it beside you, pull it in front of you, or pull it behind you. Now with the wheels, what we have here are 8 separate wheels. Helps with better shock absorption. This bag is expandable as well, okay? For those overpackers who need to pack those extra luggage, this bag does expand, I'd say about like 2 inches or so, okay? So a 2-inch expansion. Now moving on to the main compartment of the bag. What we have here is a lot of organizational sleeves, okay? So starting with the left-hand side, we have a mesh pocket which zippers down. We have a non-mesh pocket that you see over here that extends about this far. So if you close that down. Now in this portion here, I imagine this is just an open sleeve to pack numerous things that you see right there. On this hand side, what you see here is kind of like a soft plate to kind of compress your clothes down. So if you can imagine you're packing your clothes in, you can use this buckling strap feature to kind of compress your clothes down so that you're able to pack more things. Now with this soft plate that you see here, you can remove this by simply maneuvering it outside of the buckling system that you see over there. So this can be removed in case weight is possibly important to you. But with that being said though, you do just have one more pocket over here. And that zippers down. And I do believe that this is detachable, okay? So with it being detachable, maybe you want to put your toiletries inside and take it with you to the bathroom. So with that being said, that's about it as far as this bag goes. Really neat bag overall. Let's go ahead and move on to the next bag. So this is the Van Keen carry-on luggage. So with this bag in particular, it is technically like a soft shell bag, but starting with the front, what you have here is an open zippered pocket with 2 sleeves that fit securely tight. You just have a pen sleeve over there as well. And then moving on to the pocket behind that, this is just a nice tight open pocket that extends down here, extends over here. Okay, it doesn't extend all the way down, about here I'd say. Zipper that down. Now I think the next pocket that you see here is going to be the laptop sleeve portion. Yeah, so this is the laptop sleeve portion that you see over here. So it does extend a good amount to kind of reach and access your laptop. But what I want to do now is actually place my laptop in there to see how it feels. So I think it actually goes sideways like that. And go sideways, and go on top. So I guess it fits both ways just because it's wide enough. So here we have the laptop sleeve. Here we have the iPad sleeve. Here we have a zippered pocket. Okay. Then we have another open sleeve here. Now with my laptop actually placed inside here, I close it up. Question is, would I feel safe actually putting my laptop sleeve here? Now, I think for a soft shell, it feels okay. But the thing is that, so you have this front pocket here, which is, you want to put some things, I guess, inside to kind of protect your laptop. But just because this is a soft shell luggage, it's kind of questionable as far as whether or not I feel comfortable actually putting my laptop in here. Obviously, if I do put it inside here, I want to make sure no one or nothing actually hits it. Now, the amount of cushion that you could actually put in here, I mean, you can only put so many things to actually cushion where your laptop is. But with that being said, it does make it quite easy to access your laptop. There's a lot of room for other devices or moving parts related to your laptop as well, such as like charging ports or charging cubes for your laptop as well. So moving on from the laptop sleeve itself, what we have here now is the actual main compartment of the bag that extends all the way down like that, okay? So with this carry-on, what you have here is a strap to kind of compress your clothes down. This is where you would compress your clothes. Here we have mesh pockets to put numerous items as well. So these don't zipper down. Now when you close it down, what you have here is a side pocket as well. And because this is stretchable, I imagine that this is where you can put your water bottle possibly. But in case you don't have anything in there, you want to zipper it up, you do have that option to do so. On the right hand side of the bag, same thing I imagine. So there's a zippered pocket, it is stretchable. If you want, you can put your water bottle there. If you want to just put items and zipper it up, again, you have the option to do so. On the back hand side, this is where the telescopic handle resides. Okay, where the telescopic handle resides. And then lastly, you have a strap here in case you want to put this onto another wheeled luggage, such as your check-in luggage. So with that being said, the last thing to point out is that this is a two-wheeled bag, okay? So it's not a 360 spinner. This is a two-wheeled bag, meaning that it does have to roll behind you, and then you do have to set it up just like that. So overall, this is a good option when it comes to a carry-on luggage with a laptop sleeve. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. So this carry-on luggage with a laptop sleeve is from Hanky. So with Hanky, starting off the front portion, it's a nice aesthetic appeal as far as design goes. Now if we open up the laptop sleeve, let's see what we have inside. So what we have inside is pretty neat, okay? So you have the option to actually have this extend all the way down, just like this. And you also have the option to make it partially extend in case you don't want the front cover to touch the ground. Here we have two open pockets, and then we have one mesh pocket. And then on the backhand side here, this is where you're actually putting your laptop and I don't think an iPad would fit in there, but this is where you'd be putting your laptop. Now if we place our laptop inside, just like that, close it up. Would I feel safe putting my laptop in here? I probably would, just because number one, it is a hard shell, okay? It is a hard shell. So with that being said, I think one thing to note too is that these zippers are very, very easy to manage. Okay, these are quite big zippers. I mean, it could have its drawbacks with bigger zippers, might get caught on some things, but with these zippers, makes it very easy to zip and unzip. So would I feel safe actually putting my laptop in here? I probably would, just because again, it's a hard shell luggage, and if I want my laptop, I can easily take it out just like that, all right? So I do like how there is a good amount of room between the front portion and the laptop itself. But let's move on to the other portions of this carry-on luggage bag. So this luggage does include a TSA lock that you see on top here. And with this TSA lock, you can lock both your zippers. You can lock the ones for the main compartment, and then you can also lock the ones for your front compartment as well. So this is a dual TSA lock, which is really neat. Not something you see often on carry-on luggage bags. Here we have retractable handles on the top hand side and the left hand side. And as well, you have your usual telescopic handle. Now on the right hand side here, you do have pegs again to make it so that the bag is able to sit up just like that. This is a 360 roller spin, so with that 360 roller, you do technically have 8 wheels on each corner, and each of the wheels do seem to be embedded within the bag itself. Now, if we move on to the main portion of the bag, do take note that this bag isn't expandable. With the main portion of the bag, I do like how it's a nice deep black. So here we have a strap to kind of compress your clothes down so that you can pack more things. Here on the left hand side, you have multiple zippered compartments. So we have one zippered pocket there, another slightly larger zippered pocket, zippered pocket over here. So with this zippered pocket over here, this is where it looks like the bathroom accessories are gonna go. So think toothbrush, soap, conditioner, shampoo. Just because it feels a bit more waterproof in there. And then if you open up this side, this is just going to be a nice open pocket. So nice open pocket, again, to help protect your laptop. So with that, closing it up. So for the best carry-on luggage with a laptop sleeve, I gotta give it to the level 8 Grace carry-on, just because this one in particular, I feel that the actual hard shell component has enough space between the laptop itself and the front portion of the bag, just to make it sure that your laptop stays protected. In addition to that, you simply just have all the organizational components that you need. Okay, so lots of different organizational components, and you also have the option to actually have the laptop sleeve itself extend all the way down, or partially extend only like halfway here. Now in addition to that, it's expandable. You got the 360 roller spin. It looks great. You've got the TSA built-in lock. Numerous things that this bag has.